An iconic scene from the first season of the original series was recreated in the new Dexter Prequel series, Dexter, Original Sin, which also gave Dexter's first kill a fascinating new twist. Several important aspects of the previous shows have already been altered by Dexter. Original Sin Season 1, Episode 1. Original Sin hasn't hesitated to forge a new direction for Dexter's story, from revealing that Dexter survived the conclusion of Dexter. New blood to retconning Dexter's trophies in the original series. The majority of those changes, including one remake of a memorable scene from Dexter's first season, have been positive. While Dexter's backstory was woven throughout the 8 seasons of the game, there were a few instances in the first season that aligned with the timeline of Original Sin. Some aspects of the original series, such as the 6 murders Original Sin is likely to depict, will be reenacted for the prequel series because Original Sin takes place just after Dexter graduates from college and starts working at Miami Metro. Those scenes included Harry Morgan's hospitalization and Dexter's first victim, Nurse Mary. Although Original Sin unexpectedly altered Nurse Mary's demise, it only enhanced Dexter's first murder. Nurse Mary was easily killed by Dexter in the original series. After Harry told Dexter that she was poisoning him while he was in the hospital, Dexter broke into Mary's home and killed her. In order to avoid going into too much detail about Nurse Mary's past or her victims prior to Harry, Dexter dispersed her death over a few flashbacks. Additionally, Original Sin largely adhered to Dexter's portrayal of Nurse Mary's passing, even reusing some of the original show's dialogue. However, Original Sin was also different from the original series. From the trophies of her past victims to the way she killed them, it showed a lot more of Nurse Mary. Dexter discovered that Mary had murdered at least 3 of her patients, and probably many more when he looked through her file of obituaries. Dexter's first independent investigation into a serial killer was also featured in Original Sin, which also clarified how she used potassium nitrate to evade suspicion. Dexter was able to question Mary's justification for killing, which was that she felt she was punishing those who didn't value their lives enough to maintain their health. However, the most significant modifications to Nurse Mary's demise were made by Original Sin after Dexter carried out the actual act. Dexter took Mary's body to the Everglades and fed it to ravenous alligators because he didn't have his boat at the time. Dexter's first kill was made even more sinister by the way he handled Mary's body. The picture of a woman's nude body being torn to pieces by alligators is hard to get any darker than that. It's surprising that Original Sin managed to make Dexter's first kill even more unsettling given the morbidity the original series was known for. A great indication for the prequel series' future is the way Original Sin handled Nurse Mary's passing. Dexter's entire investigation and murder of her was essentially a miniature version of what a prequel ought to aim for, respecting the original while building on it. It's obvious that Original Sin loves Dexter a lot, but it also knows him well enough to meaningfully supplement what viewers have already seen. It should be excellent if the remainder of Dexter, Original Sin, is anything like Nurse Mary's demise.